Jai Hind and good morning. Today we are going to start with class 11th Hornbill poem Childhood. This poem is very interesting and we will be discussing this poem in detail. And before starting with the poem, I would like to thank my English educator Dr. Sonali Mungal for praising me to enlighten you by this poem. So let us start with the poem. This poem is written by Marcus Nathan, and Marcus Nathan is himself is the piece of this text. In this text, he is trying to conveying the message that in our life, the childhood is the most precious time because he has lost his childhood and childhood never comes. All we want our childhood back because in our childhood we used to play. There was no you can say tension about anything because that was a precious time of art. He has lost his innocence. The poet Marcus Nathan is saying that he has lost his innocence and now the world is seeming to be very tough and harsh because as we grow up, we start getting the knowledge about the manipulative world, the world which only thinks about itself, not of others, and we became the part of this world and we lost our childhood, the most innocent childhood in which we don't know about anything like cheating, like any robbering. We just focused on our playing, we love each other, but as we grown up we lost everything, we lost our innocence, we became manipulative. So author, the poet is saying that he is very innocent and the world is very harsh, very tough, and he is saying that the situation, as they are the people who are manipulative, they change as per the situation. Yes, we come across many people who says that as per the situation they are diplomatic people who took the step very carefully, and they can change as per their convenience because they think about themselves only, not others. But in the childhood, in the school time, we only think about our friends, our lunch, but we all lost it as we grow up. He finally locates childhood and the face of innocent infant, means he take us to the time when he was an innocent child. So let us start. The central idea of this poem means where we will study the central idea of this poem. So this poems deal with the loss of childhood, means the childhood has been lost in this harsh world, and poet tried to relocate his face in an innocent infant, means he's trying to take us back to the innocent infant, and he recall all the times when he was innocent. The world now has become, this time when he has grown up, the world has become to snatch your innocence, means the world will snatch if you have anything. Basic nature of manipulating means they give you the manipulating nature and they snatch your innocence, means they tell you how to talk with the world, they tell you how to deal with these hypocritical peoples, and they tell how to live a life and how to leave our innocence back. He also was surprised to know that there is no hell and heaven nowhere in geography. Next, adults are hypocritical in nature, means adults became hypocritical, serious you can say, in nature, and they tend to develop this factor, means they are trying, the adults, the people, the aged people are trying to take the innocent of their children back and giving them the hypocritical, means making them strong, making them like serious, not taking their childhood back. But that is not good now, because childhood never comes back. So we should live our childhood with naughtiness and with plainness, because childhood will never come back. And those people who think that being a uh, big adult is not a good thing, because I know as a teenager that there are many problems. So to come up with these problems, we should be like, we should live our innocent childhood very bestly. In the last stanza, poets wants the reader to locate, means the poet wants that we also go to our childhood and we also think about are about infant innocent infants, means our childhood. See, when we talk about our childhood was a precious time, because without childhood we can't live, because childhood is one period we don't think about anything, we just play and play and play. So let us start with the poem. The poem says, "When did my childhood go?" Means, where did his the author childhood go? Was it the day I seized 11? Means, at the age when he became 11, his childhood has gone. With it, the time I realized that hell and heaven, means the time when we talk about that if you do this thing, that you will go to hell. If you do this thing, you will go to heaven. Heaven means you can go to in the good world, and hell means you can go to devil's world. Could not be found in geography, means the hell and heavens at this age cannot be found in the geography, and therefore could not was that day, means the childhood has gone. Seized matlab come to an end, means the with the day, means the day when he got up 11, his childhood has ceased, his childhood has come to an end. So explanation of this stanza is, in the above lines the poet wonders about his childhood came to an end, means the poet is saying that his childhood has come to an end. And then he asked him, what if the day and he was no longer 11 years old, what had happened? Means he has become 11 and his childhood had gone. Was it the day when he realized hell and never exist and could not be found in the geography or on the map? Means the day that he realized that there is no hell and heaven, there are only manipulative peoples, they can hell and heaven cannot be found in the geography. This all gone. Here he realized they are imaginary places, means they are imaginary places, they do not exist in the world, means hell and heaven do not exist in the world according to the poet, but only manipulative peoples are there. In the stanza 2, the poet is saying, when did my childhood go? Means at what time his childhood has gone. Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seem to be? Means the adults, which they seem to be the children, that they are strong, they are caretaking, they are play enjoyable, but they talk, they talked of love and preached of love. Means they talk of love and spoken about the love, but did not act so lovingly. Means the adults, they talk about love, they talk about the love from mothers, love from parents, love from elders, but it is just a talk, because they don't act lovingly, because in this manipulative worlds our parents think about their children's, because in this competition world, you can say, there is not a living, because all have problems in their life, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? So in this stanza, the poet is again repeating the same question: where did his childhood gone? Means where the childhood has gone now, when he was innocent, where the childhood has gone. He wonders about the day when he started seeing the world. Means he was thinking about the day when he started thinking hypocrites to be seen, the adults who talk of love yet never behave so lovingly. Means the adults always talk lovingly, but means always talk about love, but they are not lovingly, because they think about the manipulative, they are also manipulative, they are double faced with reality. The elders, which tell us about the love, they are also the double faced in reality. Was that the day when his childhood has gone? What is that the where the childhood has gone? In the third stanza, where did my childhood has gone? Again the poet repeats that same question, where his childhood has gone. Was it when I found my mind was really mine? Means when he found that he was just thinking about himself, not any others, what he want, what he need, what are his desires to use whenever way I choose. Means the way when he realized that he could produce his own thoughts, and which were not bound by anyone, by my own ruin alone. Was that the day? Means the day when he realized that he can spoke his own thoughts, the day he realized that no foundations are on him, there when he seemed his individuality a separate personality, in our childhood we seen that all our friends are same, all our friends are together, but as we grown up the individuality came up, the egos came up, the attitude came up, because as we grow up the every people think about themselves, how they will look, how they will earn money, because they also want their livelihood. We always tell that don't think about friends, don't think about anyone, we just have to think about our future, our individuality, our personality. Where did the poet's childhood has gone? Again, the same question repeats, where my childhood has gone. It went to some forgotten places. Means the childhood has gone to some forgotten places. The childhood has cannot come vanishing away. The childhood has vanished away. It cannot come again. That's hidden infant faces, that all I know. Means in this last stanza, remorse about his childhood. He concludes that his childhood had gone to some forgotten places. Means it will never come back. He cherished his innocence with vanished, means his childhood has vanished away, only seems in the baby faces. Means the poet is seeing the innocence in the baby faces. He only has sweet memories. All have their sweet memories about their childhood which had been fade away. He also conveyed a message that the innocence of childhood stays till that time one is an infant, and that he all knows. Means at that time, until he is infant, he do not know about the manipulative world. Till then his childhood is there, otherwise his childhood will vanish away, his childhood will go away. So let us discuss about the poetic devices. The rhyming scheme is A B C C A B A B B C C D. देखिए, go A, place face, this is B, and I know, this is C. This is third paragraph, so it is not there. C, go A, mine, this is B, let us choose it B, this is also B, this is C, people, alone, and they. Okay, this is the rhyming scheme A B B C C D. Okay, now in this poem, individuality we have seen. Means in the stanza 3, the poet realized that he can use his own mind to produce his own thought. He discovered a sense of individuality in him. And in the last chapter, in the last poem photograph, we have seen about antithesis, when two words are come together with a single word in between them, in the preposition between them, like hell and heaven. Hell means the devils, where the devils live, and heaven where the god and goddesses live. So hell is somewhat opposite, and heaven is opposite. Two opposite words joined with the preposition end is known as antithesis. Okay, now refrain, it is a group of phrases which is repeated in the poem. Means refrain, which is where did his childhood gone, was that the day. These two lines are repeating in all the stanzas. Rationalism, the poet, means the poet is rationalizing the loss of his childhood when he was 11, when he found that the hell and heavens do not exist in the geography. That is rationalism, when he start of thinking the true things. And when we think about alliteration, alliteration is also used in the poem. My mind, whenever we thoughts that. Okay, and inversion means when subjects, when a subject and verb order is reversed to use whichever way I choose. Means the way I choose is not there, but to which whatever way I have chosen. Okay, so this is inversion. So with this I would like to end this video. Hope you like this video, hope you like this poem, because it is a most interesting poem. And with this I would like to end this video, and I would like to say that always remember your childhood. Your childhood is a precious time, and you cannot forget your childhood. With this, thank you and Jai Hind. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Social Abhilasha, the Paragon of Life. Thank you.